Hey everyone, Miacidae here. Welcome back to Wartales. So today's plan is to first start with the Bandit Lair and give them a very bad time since we've cut off all the reinforcements to them. The hideout is about to fall. Let's launch the final assault. I don't see anything in here that's new or stands out too much that is going to be problematic. So let's do what we set out to do in the ending of the last episode. I did want to get into this in the last episode, but it was running a little long. I don't think we're going to have any problems. So let's see the layout of the fight. Once again, it's sticking people right in the middle, which I'm not sure how I feel about. And then we have a lot of people on the outskirts. There's only 24 bandits rather. There's 17 of us. So this shouldn't be too bad. I do think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the bears go for the archers on the outskirts again. That seems to be a really good plan. That's been working really well. Actually, this bear, Honey, can go for this poacher here. With this spear... Actually, that spear isn't in range, but we can probably get them with just one action from someone else. What I didn't realize is I don't have very many valor points here, so I am going to have to be a little careful here. But I think we'll be fine. I just need to set things up correctly. Alright, so I want Claresta, actually, to go at this poacher, and she can get there just fine. Other than that, I would kind of like Giselle to run in at these three and do what damage she can. And because she's hitting multiple targets, I will get that valor point off of her. So she's in position correctly. Actually, if I switch her with Gabini there, she might be able to run through all three of them and get a better hit off. Then... this is going to be hard because of how everything's positioned here. Ludian's definitely going to run up and take out this scoundrel here, which leaves Hackert and Signong down here. So I probably want a tank taking some of the heat right here. Maybe even two, if I can. So let's have Julin down there, too. Make some of these guys come to us. So that seems to be working really well for me when I can get that to work. And then Gabini runs in here, Theham runs in, Menel runs in, Scruffy's running up. I think this works. Alright, so this wrongdoer goes first. And can't get anywhere, so I'm fine with that. Then this wrongdoer goes, and then one down here, which is probably going to tie up either Weldacram or Taurus, and that's fine. Alright, so we're going to start off, like I said, probably Giselle here. Yes, hi bear. Please not right now. Okay. And we're going to swing at all three of these. 1, and 2, and 3. That did nowhere near what I thought it would. So, running through. Poacher almost down. But then let's get her out of there. Now, what I might be able to do is run Sinran into the same place. Swing, take out this poacher. Run over, destabilizing strike the wrongdoer. And now when he hits me, I get a really good attack of opportunity. There, do not do that. She's going for the computer cords again. I expected him to go at Will de Crematoris. That's fine. Thank you for the Valor point. Now Hoodlum up here goes. He has some range, so he might actually get to Sinran. That's gonna hurt. And then the wrongdoer. Okay. So, how do I want to do this? I have Manel run right here. I can hit these three. And I know it's not what I wanted to do originally because, once again, the Hoodlum goes, Sinran's going to be hurting. However, at least we're not going to get any backstab on us. And that's one down. Next is wrongdoer over here. So we're going to have Julin run over. And do what we can this way. Burning them. Doing a destabilizing kick. That way no guard. They have that annoying armor. And then two more hoodlums over here. Neither can get into range, so that's fine. We're going to take that time then to do a bit of damage. I'm just not sure where I want to put that damage. You know what? Let's have Gabini run in. Galvanize troops for the Valor points. I can have her run in, take out the Marauder. Then taunt the Scoundrel. So the Scoundrel is attacking her. Ovation for the riposte on everyone here. And end her turn. Then we have this hoodlum going, which may be an issue, and we can't get to them. So we'll just have to see how that goes. Ah, that's not what I wanted to do. I hit the wrong button. Well, make the most out of bad situation. At least engage the Scoundrel and stab him. Oh, he went at Gabini. I was kind of expecting him to go at Sinran. Alright, Hoodlum over here goes. So this is where we're going to have Ludian. Because we can have the other two go at the Scoundrel here, who probably Yeah. We might be able to pull some shenanigans here. So, Ludian runs in. Bandit focus for the crit. Attack for attack of opportunity, which is going to do more damage. Wrath the Hoodlum, which got the crit. Run down to the Scoundrel. Rampage the Scoundrel. And Scoundrel is almost down and tied up. Okay. Next is Poacher up here. So Scruffy, if you would natural sprinter. And just tie the Poacher up. Thank you very much, boy. You did your job well. I know I should probably be using the bears differently since they are so tanky, but they do that job so well. And this way the archers don't bother me at all. So there is a Scoundrel that's going to be going. They are with Feeham, so that's going to hurt a tad. But that's fine. Okay, so Poacher right there, who's an archer, then a Marauder. Oof, I don't like either of those going. I think... Actually, what axe does he have? He's just going to swing with the axe. Okay. So we're going to tie up the Marauder, then let the Poacher go. Swing with axe. Do I want to... No, because I need the point on Clarisse. I'm going to get the point anyway. Yeah. Will Ovation for the riposte on everyone around us. Because when this Marauder goes anyway, eventually, we get our Valor point back, and we just got this Valor point from the Poacher too, so bonus. Well, that's right, we get that attack of opportunity. Okay, so Marauder up here is not engaged with anyone. Can I fix that? Not really. So, alright, Clarissa, let's go take out this Poacher. So that's going to be an arterial burst. Switch to defensive. Opportunistic burst. Or, I guess it's arterial precision, but nonetheless. Poacher down. 19 versus 17. I'm slowly making progress. Okay, Helera. Let's tie up the Scoundrel right here. Pound for the armor break. Then weakening blow. And your turn. This Marauder is going to hurt. Are you really going to swing and hit your own friend? Yes, you are. Okay. Scoundrel right there. And then the Marauder. So... Hackert can at least take the Scoundrel. That might be a bad... Either way, that's a bad idea. But I don't have too much of a choice. Okay. So, what we're going to do is... Poison Vial this lot right here. So they're all poisoned. Stab the Scoundrel. And Inquisition Lighter to back off. That way. Oh, it wasn't the weapon I thought it was, but nonetheless. And then we can go like right here, so maybe they go at Julin. They do not, but we don't get attacked as much by this hoodlum. Maybe we do. Okay, so we're gonna use magic now. And do a little magic. So, shoot the scoundrel with the ham. I was expecting the attack of opportunity there, but I guess not. Ending magic's turn. Aldous gets to go. Actually, we'll just do Weldecrams. Wait, Marauder, then that scoundrel, then this scoundrel. Signong, actually. Can you make the difference over here? Take this scoundrel out? Possibly. You did. Very nice. Now a little less damage on our side, which means something, right? Wrongdoer isn't going to do much damage, so we'll just do the critical hit. And then Aldous goes. What we're going to do with him, I'm not sure. Because it's not like he's going to be taking anyone out with this shot. So maybe we just hit the scoundrel in the back. I mean, good shot in the back. Okay, 17 versus 17. I can let that one go because of the poacher. This one doesn't matter to me too much. But then the wrongdoer and Julin, that doesn't matter too much either. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to take out this marauder. So we're going to use 2 of our valor points. Attack of opportunity. And then rampage. Rampage gets a crit, I should take him out. Bonk to the face, slash to the chest. 1 less to deal with. Then can you please get out of the way? Thank you much. Punch the bear, you punched a bear. Congratulations. Don't think you'll live to tell the tale. Okay, wrongdoer up there, then this hoodlum. This is what's kind of scaring me, this little pack. But if I can get galvanization elsewhere, I can sweep in. Or just make them run off. You know what? Let's back off with Sinran. How much damage? That's only going to do 10 to him. So if we attack this scoundrel, we'll be fine. Gets us a valor point, so that's great. Then what we're going to do is with Giselle, because there's 3 of them here now. Dagon's punishment. Be very careful not to hit Gabini. And there's 3. Now if I charge through these 2, they go down. So that's, what, 2 hoodlums? Which actually are doing more damage than anyone. And that should be motivated. And it also gets me a valor point, which is awesome. Then, that I don't really care about, so Aldous, if you would, please take out the scoundrel here. That unties Gabini. Then we can do a little damage to the marauder here with recoil shot. Also making sure he can't go at Sinran there. And ending your turn. Alright, next. Wrongdoer, and then this hoodlum. Where can you move? You're not scaring me too much. Okay. So, Gabini. What we're gonna do is take out this marauder. And then we're gonna run up and tie up this hoodlum with a tactical slam. I don't need to taunt, I just need to bonk him. I was thinking that the hoodlum would go for Gabini there. I didn't see the spot that was open. Okay, poacher over there, then this hoodlum. So we have a little room to wiggle. So, magic marauder here, please. Is that a reload? That is not a reload. But we're still going to have him go over here for next turn if that is going to be a thing. We can take out this marauder pretty easily. That's 28. Alright, so just chop here. Galvanization. And go be annoying to these people. Punch a bear. Congratulations. Ludine already went. Signong, no. So I probably could take out this wrongdoer. Or Menel can go and probably take out this hoodlum. So piercing throw, so I hit them both, get a little bit of rage. And then hoodlum down. Just so I get a little bit more of the morale so they run away. Running up behind this scoundrel. Think we one-hit them. And why am I not able to throw that axe? Oh, maybe because it's a strength weapon. And he can't use strength weapons. Been kind of wondering that. That's on me. Weldicram, let's just take out the wrongdoer. I think you can do that. And 41 to 49, so top end hit where a crit takes him out. There we go. They want to flee, we're going to let them. Bandit Lair done. So, some Outlaw Lair armor, Outlaw breastplate, another poison throwing knife, some snow iris, 55 more crowns, a dwab, which I find hilarious. Simply looking at this terrible portrait will make your eyes water. Cloth and some more seasoning. Sinran did get injured, so another rupturing ligament. Hackert got injured, which is head injury. I forget that I need to cure these with medicine because the alchemist here, or not the alchemist, actually, is it an alchemist? Yeah, the alchemist in the town kind of sucks, so he can't heal me. So, there is that. Sinran did level up, so he's level 7 now. I'm just going to put that all into strength, so that's 2 damage on cleave. That's 2 damage to 2 damage on destabilizing strike. Amazing. And got me 72 valor points, or not valor points, influence, which I desperately needed. He's a black market agent again.
If you wish to benefit from everything the black market has to offer, you will have to make your way there. In the meantime, you can deal with me. I'll take anything and everything, wherever it comes from.
We'll buy the velvet pouch, even though I'm probably not going to use it. Wrath might be useful on a few different people. I was thinking Claresta here, for example. And then having another person with... Oh, she really doesn't have any skills, does she? That would help her finish people off, too. First aid would actually really be helpful. Just to save people's lives, to get rid of poison and bleeding. I'm just not sure who I would put that on. And once again, everyone who I keep saying that I want aim on, or I want another scorpion. So having this in the back pocket would make it so I don't need to have aim on whoever I'm looking for. So we'll get those, I think. And then we'll be off. So, can inspect this. Got another light feather, which would be really lucky for when I get the... Oh, I don't like that bow. We'll sell that one. Person I'm looking for. Salt scoop teaches you... Produces salt during each rest if assigned to a cooking pot. Awesome. And tooth collar, critical damage plus 10%. That's probably... for the animals. However, I've never fought a croc swine, so I don't know how to get that one. Prawn curry. Ship's speed is increased by 2 knots if the wind effects are negative and 1 knot if it's neutral. That's another thing I should probably go back for at some point because I've not done anything with the ship since buying it, and it was expensive as hell to buy. It was like 500 crowns. And I just got attacked immediately by the guard when I had it and just kind of went, nope. Because I was wanted at the time. I've heard very negative things about the sailing feature in this game, though. So, maybe. I definitely should go back to it and at least give it a fair chance at some point. Alright, now that we got all the fish from the waters here, let's get out. I don't think anything I need is right here, so what I'm looking for that, like, sand beach is probably right there. Also, I need to rest, so, yeah, I got a few bounties left. I should also check out the Sawmill here. There's a bunch of stuff over here I have, like, there's supposedly, like, an arena somewhere here. I just realized, I was thinking last time after I ended the episode that I haven't done the tracking, or the trackers camp here yet, if there is one. Like, I'm looking around and I don't think there is trackers market here. So I'll probably go down, get the honest workers here, then go up and do all this over here, look for the trackers camp. There's a gladiatorial arena, rat infestation, and the Elave squad. So let's camp in the woods, get the wood, go turn in the bounty, all that jazz. Oh, that's just because his stuff's broken, that's right. Okay, so where are those recipes I just bought? So the salt scoop would be amazing to have, because then it makes salt for me. So let's see about making that first. Why does that take so much wood? Okay, where's my salt scoop? Oh, I forgot I also got this Master Craftsman medal. It doesn't seem the greatest for me as of right now, though, because I don't have too many masters. Where's my salt scoop? I'm more interested in the brewing vat than the stocks right now, so I'll save the wood for that. So for food, lakefish bouillabaisse. I was saving this for when I went to the lair, but obviously I didn't need it, so I'll just save it for another time. Cherry fritters, we'll do the porridge. Just for the movement. Just get rid of the prawn curry. Chef platter just to reduce security there. And really none of that counted as booze. Interesting. But this wolf and mutton gratin is on the menu, and so is a stuffed cabbage. So that's going to up the crit rate and the crit damage by a considerable amount. Then we can have the pastas for happiness. Hippocras for constitution. Also fill some of the food requirements, and we'll be fine. A lot of stuff gotten, as you can see. Experienced huntsman, so some bonuses there. Hackert. New injury after every battle. I'm not built for this life. How many times have we had this conversation? So he can overanalyze his worries, cost 1 valor point, compensate him, or he can curl up into a ball and cry. Let's overanalyze, only cost a valor point, we're fine with that. Alright, moving on along. Go turn in the quest for the Bandit Lair. Should also buy some more salt, actually.
This crook has been screaming his head off for days.
I thought they'd have that.
Eat his cart.
Gonna sell that silver because I don't really care.
How can we sell anything in this stench? I complained to the Lady Mayoress at least 10 times this week.
And do you have anything I need?
To go with your cheese.
I'm gonna need the honey, I'm gonna need the salt. I'm gonna get the cabbage because that's used in a lot of different things. I also need the wheat just to make the apple pancakes. Mother Bear Tavern. Turn this in.
Might you be looking for work? Our role as emissary. Here is your reward.
And Tavern of Fortune's Maid? Sure, we can bring that there for whenever we get there. Because that's where I need to go for my other tavern. And then there's a contract for Alexa Grathan. I do want to do that eventually anyway, so we'll take the contract. I don't have much negotiating room, so we'll just take that. Archer, Ranger level 6, and a Brute that's level 6. So... Oh.
Nothing scares me, and I'm a quick learner. You won't find a better companion.
Really now. Thick-skinned, 10 willpower, 14 dexterity, movement is 10. I mean, they're not bad, and they're level 6. I just don't have the influence to hire them. This is what I was interested in.
It's beautiful, isn't it? And rich at that. Stay loyal to the emissary, and you will get the best missions.
So, I'm gonna buy this just to figure out where to go. Merce Loop owns the last healthy Vertrusen vineyard and is determined to protect it.
Apologies, but I have nothing of interest for you.
Alright, so that's the last thing I know where to go get then. The forge can repair gear.
I just know this year will be a breeze. Without the here we go.
And I kind of wanted to check this to see if it would do anything for me.
Mercenaries, I have great news for you. The latest road you built and your growing reputation convinced more villagers to get their own trade routes.
Except... it doesn't really say it does much for me then, okay. Alright, so paths here really quick. Do I get any points? Because I know I was close on a few things. Nah. 2 more points in Mystery and Wisdom. Okay. So, like I said, we're going to go down to the old sawmill just because... yes, this way. quest really quick that we know how to do and finish that up. And that might actually be one of the Fate of Vertruse things. Oh, and I can cut wood here. Just go up to their sawmill, stop chopping logs in front of them before talking to them. Or maybe Gabini's doing this while someone else is talking to him. That wouldn't be intimidating at all. Hey, journeyman. +1 wood per axe blow. That's actually really good.
Hello, mercenaries. Oh, you know who we are?
Yep.
So that whiner ratted us out, eh? We should have slashed her throat when we had a chance.
Or you should have taken her with you. One of the two.
But surely we can come to an agreement. After all, we are all sensible people.
Yes, we are.
How about we pay you off nicely and you let us leave the province unnoticed? The guard will be rid of us, it'll free up more room in the local jail, you'll be rich, and we'll be on our way. It's a win for everyone involved, really.
You're calling 60 gold rich. Now, I'm sure you were all in jail for a reason. I don't know what that reason is. But you were all in jail for a reason. Oh, that's a lot of them. Yeah. We'll return as many of them as we can, which is 5. They're also not very well armored, so we'll tear through them, quite literally. Now there's 26 of them to compensate for the fact that they don't have armor. So I do have to be kind of careful, because they're going to have weapons. I'm not sure how good the weapons are. They're equivalent level weapons, it looks like. So let's make sure, like, Helera isn't alone there, things like that. Honestly, if I can do what I normally do here, this might be the better chance to not take as much damage. Okay, well, I tried. I need like one more slot somewhere. But honestly, I'm gonna be attacking this squad too anyway. So let's just put a few tanks in there and we'll be fine. Giselle. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have her run in right here. Knock these 3 silly. Try to use only temporary valor points if I can. I can hit all 3 of these, so that's another 2 down. Wrongdoer right by her goes. We're gonna take out this wrongdoer with that's seasoned, because we can't capture them. Doing a little damage to everyone along the way. Not too bad of a bonk, at least. Next up is this wrongdoer. So, Ludian, I think you can take him out. Bandit focus. Attacks of opportunity. Can do Wrath here. And then I know I didn't want to use too much of my Valor points here, but we can Wrath on this wrongdoer. Or rampage, rather. I actually thought that would take him out. Okay, next is that poacher, and then one way down there. So what I'm gonna do is actually engage this marauder, do as much damage as I can here. Which didn't seem to be much. Because I do want to capture 5 of them. Then Gabini can run right here. Hit the hoodlum. End her turn. Next is one down there and that one. So then Honey comes around, takes out this hoodlum. We'll be fine. Actually, we can just probably capture that one now. Thank you for the point. Okay. So, capture 1. Get behind the bear. Then poacher up there, poacher down here. Not worried about either of them. Can either of you get in range of anything? Yes. So Scruffy, natural sprinter, so you can get into range. Then you're going to hit the hoodlum right here. Who's a good bear? You're very bad shots with those bows. Very bad shots. Theham, I don't think that's gonna work. Okay. Now what I can do here is have magic shoot the Marauder. Well, the crit took him out. Shoot the hoodlum. Well, that didn't work either. I was gonna say, if we don't take him out with the shot, he can just, even though he shoots with his bow, he can usually do the capture. Alright, Aldous. Recoil shot these two. Doesn't look like I'm gonna hit anyone other than the wrongdoer, so take him out. Fragility transferred to Marauder. And then you can kind of get out of the way there. This is probably going to take the Marauder out. Genuinely surprised, but now we can capture them. So, capturing Marauder. This will be 2. Or we miss it. They got some nasty shivs. Can't really do anything that I want to do. So, Sinran, please, if you would, take Marauder out. then move over here to help out. Weldacram. Probably move down here to help with the poachers. That is some nasty poison. They also got rid of all of Gabini's armor there, which is kind of surprising. Claresta can run over here to help out. And then get Julin over here so he can get rid of this. She can get rid of that poison. Okay. And then Hackert. I'm actually going to have him run over here to once again help with poison. They kind of got me in that whole numbers thing here. So poacher over there goes first. So let's tie one of them up at least so they're not shooting Gabini. Now I can also go and capture that one pretty easily. Claresta is going to go right here. And we're going to take out one of the scoundrels. Oh, I meant to use Wrath on her, didn't I? A defensive stance into taking scoundrel out. Now going over here to support. Hackert. First of all, first aid. And then stabbing the hoodlum. Ending their turn. Gabini, we're gonna hit the scoundrel. Galvanize for the 3 points. Tactical slam on this scoundrel here. And then we can capture him. We're also going to ovation for when they attack so we get them a bit weaker. Capture. Believe that's 2 now. And then we go over here to destabilizing strike him. If he lives, we capture him easier. Signong. Knockout. Then run behind a bear. That should be 3. Oh. Well then. poacher down there, then the scoundrel right here. So, Weldacram, if you would take out this scoundrel. Just take him out. That's fine. Motivated. Run to the side. Shot me point blank. Not how I would use the bow, but that's fine. Then, let's see who we have available to us here. Where is Giselle? This looks like a perfect opportunity for you. Hit 4 people. Galvanization. Move a tad. Dash through those 2. They want to run. No. We're cleaning them up this time. Let's see here. Taurus. Hoodlum right here. Now we can capture them. This should be 4, I believe. Ending your turn. Oh, you little prick. Oh yeah, we got that. So, Helera. Just take this Marauder out. Then go engage this scoundrel. Weakening blow. They're down. 3 left. I believe that's 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Julin can go right here for now. Nah, that's not what I want. Who goes next? The named one. So if I natural sprinter on Scruffy. Oh, that was already with natural sprinter. That's my bad. Well, we'll see what happens. Worst that happens, I think, is Signong drops down to dying. Engaging Marauder. And they didn't even go at Signong, so that's fine then. Aldous. Aim. Shoot them. Right through the head. Magic, if you would please get rid of that poison. And I only have room for 1 more prisoner. And you made me rather angry. Ending turn. Ending turn. And you can go by Lucian there. Hey, Cineran. Are they not engaged with the bear? Why can I not capture them? They're not seasoned. I guess I've already caught my 5. Destabilizing strike. And I've caught 4, huh? But I have the chains for more, which is interesting. So, even better Cook's Studded Cudgel, so for level 7. And another level 7 that's 2 stars. Really good Bandit Guitars. Got more money than they were going to offer me. So, let's take a look here. Signon also got injured. It's a fracture. Damage is halved. We are fixing that. That was the only injury we got. The first weapon I want to take a look at is for Clarsta. Now, she's level 6. She might not be able to use some of these. Yeah, level 7, level 7. But 19 to 24 rather than 12 to 15. That's going to be a huge bonus for essentially the same weapon. But I also did want to use these that I have here. Let's give... Wrath is going to go to Giselle, because she could have finished off a few more people with Wrath. Then First Aid, probably. We already have it on both of the... We do not have it on Theham yet. Let's give First Aid to Theham. Just giving him the... Because he has really high movement. Beyond that, we didn't really get anything else to equip. I'm going to take these Ghost Throwing Axes off, though, just because not able to use them, kind of figuring out. And then Hackert can also have one of the Throwing Daggers. I can take the wood now. Now, I should probably bring them back to the jail when I get the chance. Meaning ASAP. You know, I didn't think that I always think that the battles are going to be so much shorter. And I didn't realize that this was already at an hour. So gonna see what equipment there is there. Gonna go repair quick.
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good sirs?
No. Alright. So selling the junk we got. Great pig iron. Gonna keep the better crooked mace. Gonna sell one of the bandit guitars. These are both level 7, so we're gonna sell the lesser quality one. Into town, like I said, to repair. Just cause it is cheaper to rely on him to do this.
This year will be a breeze. Here we go.
He keeps saying it's going to be a breeze, and how much business have I given him? How much coal am I? I have enough coal. Okay. So once I hit level 8 on someone, that's when I can like dump a bunch of resources into smithing new stuff. I really do want to go up here because there's a lot of stuff it looks like to go do that, but we'll get to that probably next episode then. The jail is... Yeah, I gotta go down this way. It's the next one. Gotcha. Master Geralt's. I keep thinking of The Witcher when I see that. You know, is there a Brotherhood in here too? I don't think I've seen that. So that might be up here if there is one, but I would have liked to upgrade some skills, was my whole thought there. Hopefully I can dump these guys. I can dump them. I mean, not bad, although Loafer and Carnivorous, eh.
You found them? By St. Lenade's hammer! You made short work of that.
Yes.
Take this reward. You deserve it. If you were merciful enough to take some of them alive, you can speak to my colleague and claim their bounties.
So I get 15 whole more gold for bringing them in, plus their bounties.
We reward anyone who brings in outlaws. As you can see, we've got room to spare.
None of it was for the fate of Vertruse? Okay. once again, I know this is really silly. 68. Yeah. But I am going to steal this stuff. This has the highest value, I think. Or should I go for the rope? Because I know I'm going to use the rope. Now we'll sell this back. Because then I can hand over the prisoners and get all that,
Deserves his place here.
like 90 gold per, and then get my suspicion down while I'm at it.
This scoundrel deserves his place here.
So
Looks like this scoundrel deserves his place here.
it works out. I got 17 suspicion after getting that 90, and I can sell that right back, which is going to be worth considerable amount of path points, which is going to be nice. So that was kind of my thought. And then I'll probably look at some of the gear, switching some of this armor around that we have, and all that between episodes. Selling some of the stuff we have here and all that jazz, and then we'll pick up from here. Plan is to go explore the rest of this region in the next episode. After all that, if there's not a... I definitely want to hit the rat infestation. I would want to get all the Fate of Vertruse done, and that last bounty. Maybe also do Aid Squad while I'm down here. And then next episode or two after that, do the Vertruse Tomb. And if there's no hunters, or what is it called? The trackers, not the guild, but the camp. I think it's trackers camp up in this area. I don't know where it would be. I think there might be a chance it might be down here because there's a small little region I haven't explored. But otherwise, like, I've gone pretty much everywhere here. So I don't know what I would do. There's a few quests here I haven't done, but not too many I'm missing. I guess I'm missing 8 locations, but still. But after all that, just kind of move on and go from there. So that'll be it for this time. You know the plan for the next few episodes, and we'll go from there. So as always, I wish you all well. I'll see you next time, and please have a good one.